10. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, Jumbo, Extra Thin, Ref. 16202. Market value, $65,000 minus $75,000. Why buy? The modern interpretation of the iconic 1972 design that revolutionized luxury sports watches. Features the caliber 7121 movement with 55-hour power reserve. This is the purest expression of Gerald Genta's original vision. Design: octagonal bezel with 8 hexagonal screws, integrated bracelet, Grande tapisserie, dial pattern. Stainless steel construction that costs more than gold watches from lesser brands. Size: 39 mm diameter, 8.1 mm thin, perfect proportions for wrist presence without bulk. The edge. Waiting lists of 5 to 10 years at authorized dealers. Instant recognition among collectors. Investment-grade timepiece with consistent appreciation. 9. Vacheron Constantin Overseas Perpetual Calendar Ultra-Thin, Ref. 4300V. Market value, $85,000 minus $95,000. Why buy? One of the thinnest perpetual calendars ever made in a sports watch. Caliber 1120 QP movement, only 4.05 mm thick. Displays day, date, month, leap year, and moon phase without adjustment until 2100. Design: Maltese cross bezel, elegant integration of complications on a clean dial. Comes with 3 interchangeable straps, metal bracelet, leather, rubber, with quick change system. Size: 41.5 mm diameter, 11 mm total thickness. Despite the complication, the edge. Practical luxury, a perpetual calendar you can actually wear daily. Swimming capable complication watch, 150 meters water resistance. Vacheron Constantin is the oldest continuously operating watch manufacturer since 1755. 8. A. Lange & Söhne Zeitwerk minute repeater. Market value, $450,000 minus $520,000. Why buy? The world's first mechanical watch with a jumping numerals display and decimal minute repeater. Instead of traditional chimes, it strikes hours, 10-minute intervals, and minutes. The L043.5 movement took 7 years to develop. Design: German watchmaking at its philosophical peak. Black polished steel parts, hand-engraved balance cock, proprietary pusher system. Large numerals display shows time like a digital watch but completely mechanical. Size: 44.2 mm diameter, 14.1 mm thick, substantial presence. The edge, only 30 pieces produced. Combines acoustic and visual innovation in one timepiece. A. Lange & Söhne's movements are finished to standards that exceed Swiss competitors. This represents the pinnacle of Saxon watchmaking tradition. 7. Rolex Daytona, Le Mans, Rainbow, Ref. 116595 RBOW. Market value, $485,000 minus $550,000. Why buy? 36 baguette cut sapphires in rainbow gradient on the bezel, 56 diamonds on lugs. Powered by the caliber 4130, Rolex's in-house chronograph movement with 72-hour power reserve. This isn't just a watch, it's wearable jewelry that's also a precision timing instrument. Design: rose gold case, Avero's black oysterflex bracelet with pink sapphire detail, black and pink dial. The rainbow bezel became an instant icon when introduced, merging Rolex's masculine chronograph heritage with high jewelry. Size: 40 mm diameter, 12.5 mm thick, classic Daytona proportions. The edge: Rolex quality meets haute joaillerie. Zero depreciation, only appreciation. Worn by celebrities and athletes, yet still maintains exclusivity. The combination of chronograph functionality with gem-setting artistry creates crossover appeal. 6. Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711 Tiffany Blue Dial. Market value, $6.5 million. Secondary market. Why buy? The final iteration of the legendary 5711 before discontinuation. Only 170 pieces made exclusively for Tiffany & Co.'s 170th anniversary. Features the turquoise blue dial with Tiffany & Company signature at 6 o'clock. Design: Gerald Genta's 1976 porthole-inspired case, horizontal embossed dial, integrated bracelet. The Tiffany blue dial transforms an already iconic watch into a unique collectible. Size: 40 mm diameter, 8.3 mm thin. The perfect proportions that made it legendary. The Edge. This is more than a watch, it's a phenomenon. Retail was $52,000, secondary market exploded to millions. Represents the absolute peak of watch market hysteria and collector obsession. Partnership between two heritage brands, Patek founded 1839, Tiffany founded 1837, will forever be discussed in watch collecting history. 5. FP. Journe Chronometer A Resonance Market Value. $280,000 minus $350,000. Why buy? Uses resonance phenomenon. Two separate movements synchronized through mechanical vibration on a shared baseplate, improving accuracy. Only François-Paul Journe has successfully commercialized this 18th-century concept in a wristwatch. The 1499.3 movement is entirely made from 18K rose gold. Design: boutique-only piece with distinctive brass movement finish, rose gold in this case. Dual-time displays showing resonance effect in action. Minimalist dial with maximum mechanical sophistication beneath. Size: 40 mm diameter, platinum case. The Edge, FP. Journe is the independent watchmaker most respected by other watchmakers. Every component made in-house in Geneva. Production limited to around 900 watches annually across all models. This specific model demonstrates physics principles in watchmaking that most brands can't replicate. Serious collectors view Journe as investment-grade equivalent to vintage Patek. 4. Richard Mille RM 5602 Sapphire Tourbillon. Market value: $2 million, $2.3 million. Why buy? Entire case and movement baseplate machined from sapphire crystal, over 1,000 hours of machining for the case alone. Transparent architecture showcases the split-seconds chronograph in tourbillon. Weighs only 47.4 grams despite massive visual presence. Design: futuristic transparency, you see every component from every angle. The movement appears to float inside the case. Sapphire is second hardest substance after diamond, making this nearly scratch-proof. Size: 50 mm by 42.7 mm, 16.18 mm thick. A wrist statement. The Edge, only 10 pieces made. Richard Mille is Formula One engineering applied to watchmaking. Worn by Rafael Nadal during Grand Slam matches, that's the durability confidence. This brand has redefined what luxury watches can cost, with many models exceeding $1 million. Status symbol among tech billionaires and athletes. The sapphire case alone costs more than most luxury watches. 3. Greubel Forsey Grande Sonnerie. Market value: $2.5 million, $2.8 million. Why buy? The most complicated wristwatch currently in production. Combines Grande Sonnerie, strikes hours and quarters automatically, Petite Sonnerie, minute repeater, tourbillon, and perpetual calendar. 935 components in the movement, 11 complications total. 5 years of development, 1 year to assemble each piece. Design: architectural movement finishing with hand-polished bevels, interior angles polished to mirror finish. Patent pending resonance governor for chiming quality. 18K white gold case with sapphire dome displaying the mechanism. Size: 43.5 mm diameter, 18.87 mm thick. The complications require depth. The Edge, only 11 pieces made, matching the 11 complications. Greubel Forsey produces only about 100 watches per year total. Their brand philosophy: we're not trying to make more watches, we're trying to make better watches. This represents peak contemporary high horology. In 20 years, this will be considered a historic timepiece from the golden age of independent watchmaking. 2. Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, Ref. 6300 G010. Market value: $31 million. One sold at auction. Why buy? Patek Philippe's most complicated wristwatch ever made. 20 complications including Grande and Petite Sonnerie, minute repeater, instantaneous perpetual calendar with 4-digit year display, moon phases, alarm, and date repeater. First wristwatch ever with date repeater, audibly announces the date. 1366 components in 2 movements, the watch is reversible with different dials on each side. Design: white gold case, salmon dial on one side and ebony black on reverse. Both dials fully functional with different complications visible. Patented reversing case mechanism. Hand-engraved officer's case back. Size: 47.7 mm diameter, 16.1 mm thick. Grandmaster dimensions. The edge, only 7 pieces made for regular production. The one-of-a-kind steel version made for only watch charity auction sold for $31 million in 2019, the most expensive watch ever sold. Represents 177 years of Patek Philippe's accumulated knowledge. This is not a watch for wearing, it's a mechanical masterpiece for securing generational wealth. Buyers typically already own multiple Patek Philippe complicated watches before even being offered this piece. 1. Jacob & Company. Astronomia Tourbillon Baguette. Market value: $1 million, $1.3 million. Why buy? Not just a watch, it's a wrist planetarium. 4-arm rotating platform. One arm holds the tourbillon, one displays time, one features a rotating globe, one has a magnesium satellite that rotates. The entire 4-arm assembly rotates 360 degrees every 10 minutes. Case set with 342 baguette-cut diamonds, 18 carats total. Movement developed exclusively by Studio 7H38 in Switzerland. Design: 3-dimensional architecture under a massive sapphire dome. Blue CVD-treated sapphire globe rotates every 30 seconds. The watch mechanism rotates within the case, so the dial constantly moves. This isn't traditional watchmaking, it's mechanical art. Size: 50 mm diameter, 25 mm thick, maximum wrist impact. The edge: Jacob & Company redefined haute horology for the 21st century. Rejected by traditional collectors, embraced by new money billionaires, hip-hop artists, and crypto moguls. Produced in extremely limited numbers, typically 9 to 18 pieces per variant. This watch announces wealth without subtlety. You're either all in on this aesthetic or you're not. In a room full of Patek Philippe and Rolex, this is what gets noticed. It's controversial, divisive, and precisely why it's number one. Because in 2026, making a statement matters more than following tradition. Final note: these watches aren't purchases, they're investments, status declarations, and mechanical art collections. Most require existing relationships with authorized dealers, waiting periods of years, or purchase histories of 6 figures before you're even offered the opportunity to buy. That's what makes them prestigious.